Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Becca Bamushebi. Today I'm going to be bringing to you my presentation on New Brunswick Community College. So, as of last year, I made a video that I found, the cheapest school in Canada, and by God's grace, at least I know of two people personally that will be coming to New Brunswick Community College in September 2023. At least those that came to me and gave me feedback. I don't know of those that picked the video, got results, but never came back. I don't know of those. So if there's anything that has worked, and now that I like to share with other people, and now that I have personal experience, like people that went through the process or carried me along in the process and all of that, I can speak more to it. So unlike last year, this video, I'm going to be diving more into New Brunswick this time around. And then I've also dropped the link to the video in the description box. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. So now let's get into it. The website of NBCC College is nbcc.ca. So what is my aim? My aim for this video is to, by God's grace, replicate much more results than last year. If it is 5, 10, 20, 30, 100 people that can move to Canada or move to NBCC, why not? Let's bring as much people in. Let's put valuable information out there to people that can really help them. So the first question is, who is this video meant for? So this video is meant for people that are desirous to come to Canada in September 2024. Yes, I mean it's September 2024. In Nigeria, people just think that September 2024 is over a year. So these things require lots of planning, and I'll get into that later on. So individuals with which grade is this meant for? You can be 2-1, you can be 2-2, you can have HND, you can have OND, even SSC. Yes, SSCE. If you have just your WIAC or your NECO, yes, you can use that to apply to this school, to either their 1-year program or their 2-year program. And I'm not joking. I'm saying this right now from personal experience, not just something I read online. Personal experience, guys. You guys are not paying me enough. You're not paying me at all. So that's a joke. So you would notice that I omitted first class people. I just feel like if you have first class, well, you can still apply, but then look for other options. You might even get funding in some other schools, like I did, and all of that. So, but if you feel like you don't want to go through that stress, then you can apply to this school. Why do I tell people about NBCC? Well, this is another great question. I tell people about NBCC because NBCC offers quality education for a very low fee when compared to other colleges. That's one. Number two is that they incorporate co-op work term or work program into their programs. What does this mean? This means that in a particular term, what you would have to do is just go for internship work, and some work from workplaces pay you for your time, so you can earn money, save up for school fees and all of that. So that is a great one for this school. Then another reason why I tell people about New Brunswick is that the cost of living here is quite cheap. Yes, even cheaper than Nova Scotia. I moved from Nova Scotia to New Brunswick, and I can tell you that the cost of living in New Brunswick is quite cheaper than Nova Scotia. Although New Brunswick is not as developed as Nova Scotia, but the cost of living is a bit cheaper. Then you can also easily get your PR. Generally in the Atlantic Canada, you can easily get your PR upon completion of your studies. So right now I'm discussing timeline with you. One thing I will first say here is that it is New Brunswick, NBCC's policy to treat application based on first qualified, first accepted basis. So in Nigeria, we need it as first come, first served basis. So they process the application not based on the best person, no, but whose application is best first. So in accounting, we call it first in, first out method. Yeah. So that is why it is important that you sit down, listen to this video, gather your documents, and once the application timeline opens like this, apply. So from 1st of June 2023, that's in less than 2 months, there will be application to start opening for September 2024 session. And then from October to July 2023, they will start issuing admissions and all of that. So to July 2024, you can then start applying for your visa. And I might tell people, apply for visa as soon as you get your documents, because Canadian visa can take up to 2 months to process, can take up to 4 months to process. So you need to get your documents set, and I'll do another video on visa application process. Yes, so from August to September 2024, that's your resumption timeline. So showing on the screen right now is the announcement that NBCC made this year that they stopped processing fall 2023 applications and winter 2024 applications for international students because of the high volume they've received. They've temporarily paused. So, and this is why it is very, very important. And this is why I'm making this video, I'm putting this video out there. Please share this link to your friends, share this video to that person that's complaining to you about Canada and does not have money. Share this video. I'm dragging all of you in my videos right now. Like, I'm dragging you like generator. So on the screen right now is some important timelines that I feel like you need to know, and I got this directly from the NBCC website, so you can pause to read. Yeah. So what documents do you require to apply to NBCC? So like I said, they have their 1-year program, they have their 2-year program, they have their diploma program, they have their advanced diploma program. So when you're preparing to apply, it's good to know that the application fee is $100, 100 Canadian dollars. If you right now the rate's about 565, 560 thereabouts. At the time I was preparing this presentation, it was 555. So about 55,500 Canadian dollars. Yeah, so you need your WIAC or your NECO results, and then you must buy the scratch card and send to them. So you can buy the scratch card online and send information to them online. Everything is on their website, but this video is just to tell you what you need. And then you might need proof of proficiency in English language. Yeah, so that this is for diploma program. If you're applying just like for post-secondary school program. So they might not require proof of English language for certain courses. So you might be good to go on those ones. But if they require for a particular course, then you might need to do IELTS. Yes. But I normally tell people, don't go about doing IELTS. Yes. Sit down first. Look at the course. Does this course need proof of proficiency in English language? And then check, did they exempt Nigeria from providing proof of proficiency in English language? Be very, very certain. Okay. Then they have the advanced diploma program. This advanced diploma program is for those that they have done maybe university programs before, and then they are coming for an add-on. So this category is mostly for the 2-1, and I think you need to check the website to be very, very specific. So if you're in the category of 2-2, third class, and all of that, you can apply for their 2-year program. But you need to make sure that the program you're applying for is in line with either your work experience or your education, because you need to convince the visa officer that this is a career progression, that this is in line with your goals, this is in line with what you've been doing or what you have read. Okay. And then if you're going to be submitting your 2-2 or your third class or your OND or your HND for that program, you need to get your transcript from your school, official transcript. So for advanced diploma program, you need your postgraduate school transcript, you need your WIEC and your NECO result, you need your proof of proficiency in English language if applicable. Then they also accept matured students. So matured students are those that, you are quite to some extent advanced in age. Yes, they accept matured students. Then you need to download a particular form from their website and fill. So they also have an MBA program. And guys, you need to check it out. So I just wanted to quickly add that when you pay your application fee, you're going to be opportunity to select 2 courses. So you have your first choice and then your second choice. So if you're given admission in your first choice, then your application for the second choice is automatically cancelled. But if you're given admission for the second choice, your application for the first choice will keep running as if they waitlisted you, then it would keep running. And then if they give you application for your first choice, even if you've paid your confirmation deposit of $500, 500 Canadian dollars to NBCC, you can transfer that acceptance from your second choice to the first choice. So, what forms do I require to come to Canada? Yeah, so for NBCC, for a full year program, that's fall and winter session, you need about 10,500 Canadian dollars. So as at when I prepared this slide, it was 555, but right now it's about 565. So I would share it on the screen what it is, what the equivalent is right now. So the prescribed living expenses for a single person by RRCC is 10,000 Canadian dollars per year for 1 year. So if you're applying to NBCC as a student for your 1 year, you need a minimum of 20,500 Canadian dollars as your proof of funds. So now I normally tell people add more than what they are requiring. If you have 2,000 Canadian dollars more, add it. If you have 3,000, add it. But don't put the minimum requirement required of you. No. Show that you have some excess funds. So for a family, you need 10,000 Canadian dollars for the primary applicant, 4,000 Canadian dollars for the first dependent, and then 3,000 Canadian dollars for each additional dependent. So, for example, if you're a family of 4, you need a total of 70,000 Canadian dollars for living expenses and the likes, and then 10,500 Canadian dollars for school fees. So, total you have about 27,500. So, I would, whenever I discuss people, I'll tell them to either round up to 30,000 or run it up to 35,000. This is because you are showing the visa officer that you have more than enough to cater for yourself. Okay. So now we'll move to programs and courses. So online, you'll see that they have like programs in different campuses. They have NBCC Fredericton, NBCC St. John, NBCC Moncton. They have campuses in different places. So take note of that when you're applying. And then they have different modes of program. So they have the blended program, they have the in-person program, and then they have the online delivery. I would not advise anybody to apply for the online delivery courses because sometimes those courses do not require study permit. Sometimes they might not even allow you come into Canada. So I normally advise people to go for the blended delivery and the in-person courses. So now for the postgraduate programs, these are those that you've gone to the university, you've made a 2-1 and the likes. But you need to check their website if they accept 2-2. But I'm very certain that if you have 2-2, you can apply to their 2-year diploma programs. Okay. So they have the applied energy management, applied manufacturing methods. So it's currently on the screen. We have international business management, supply chain, IT, information technology, HR, human resource management. And now we have their diploma programs. They have from administrative professional, payroll, business admin, carpentry. You can pause on the screen to read. You have civil engineering, early childhood education, you have electrical engineering, fire, HR as well. I think those that were asterisk are those that are only offered to local guys. So for the practical nurses, they said that practical nurses are not for international students, they're for the local people. Yeah. And then you have personal care support worker, pharmacy technician, pharmacy assistant. You know, I tell you, see, when you want to compare, so their school fees for international students is about 4,768 Canadian dollars per semester. So the 10,500 I told you earlier is with respect to 2 semesters and then bus fees, different other fees. So if you want to compare this to some other schools that in a year, their tuition alone is 40,000 Canadian dollars. Some other schools in a year, the program alone is about 20,500 Canadian dollars. And this school is just 10,500 Canadian dollars. Guys, I don't want you to miss out on this one. And then the application process is opening in June 2023. Please tell a friend. Tell that your friend. Drag that your friend. Drag a friend and drag a friend. Cyber security. If you've done if your work is related to maybe cyber security, I think data protection and all of that, please pick one course and come over. And the good thing is that you can study while working. I think last year, they last towards the end of last year, they removed the limit on the 20-hour work restriction. But I would always say this deserves, from this video alone, I can make about 3 other videos to go into certain matters. You can work 20 hours per week and then also manage yourself from there and save towards some other things you need. So do one of your friends a favor, share this video with them. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way very soon on some other things about study process, study visa, and the like. Thank you.